Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Pepe gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Bale. Shapes to and he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Hazard running with the ball. Now, can they get him away? Chance! And there's a goal! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, shooting chance! Seedorf! It is terrific! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the comeback is complete! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Liverpool with the lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ball's gone out of play. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now it's Mbappe. And they're back on the ball again. Araujo, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Seedorf. James tries to play it through. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Araujo, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Done delicately, and he was quick to react. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Now who's going to be first to this? James, it's a sweeping cross. And we have our very first corner. That has not gone well. And a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Araujo. Pele. And it's Pedri. And he's been shifted off it. Pirlo. Hazard. Ribéry. Has a look at... Towering header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Araujo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they're quick to get it back. And it's Pirlo. Looking to play him in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mbappe. Bale. Oh, well played, well played. Hazard. Tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. And here's Bruno Fernandes. James. Seedorf does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Bale. Pedri. Pele. Seedorf.
2 minutos de descuento.
Hazard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Nesta. That pass has been well intercepted. Del Piero. Decent chance! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is indeed the final act.
Liverpool are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Liverpool largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Good play through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. He's rising! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Araujo ventures forward. Rijkaard aimed beyond the defence. Pele. And here's Bale, looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's found space here. Pirlo. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ibrahimovic. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri has it out wide and in space. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. James, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Bale.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort.
James. Now Rafael Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot! And no mistake. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Pele. Now it's Bale. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bruno Fernandes going face. Bale! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So
8
changes afoot here
será
and from both
sustituido por
sides.
El dorsal 21. Se va a
Pepe.
llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Pretty robust defending.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Pele. And it's Rijkaard.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Platini. Platini running with intent. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Pele
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
knocks it into space. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And he stuck it away. There's the shot! This time, surely! And he's stuck it away! And they get themselves in front! Rummenigge duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Liverpool leading now.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
The most accurate pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nesta. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Bale. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that.
Liverpool really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out.
Could be danger here. Rummenigge, he's picked his way through. And the shot! In he goes again. Well taken goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
De Jong.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. That's very neat. That is good strength. Lovely feet. Rijkaard. De Jong. Pirlo. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Seedorf picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que este estadio dispone de un...